It is happening right now, my friends. This is the implosion, the controlled demolition of an industry and of a group of people that have gotten away with murder since entertainment and show business was started in this country, let's say around at the turn of the 20th century. All right? Now, let's start off with this. CNN all of a sudden reveals this tape. CNN all of a sudden is starting to become yet again the voice of what news kind of sort of used to be. Isn't that interesting? Do you think somebody made a deal with CNN that says, listen, you cut this crap and we'll bring you back into the fold, okay? Think about that. Rumor has it one of the big networks is going to just completely get rid of the news division altogether. That's not crazy. That's not crazy, okay? All kinds of rumors about that. Guess which one that is? I mean, this is because what you hear on, put it this way, you're not going to hear this in the news. You're not going to hear it on Fox. They don't talk about others. You got to know where to go. But let's talk about Diddy. For the longest time, he has lived this charmed life that nobody can figure out exactly why. What is the purpose of this? If you believe for 1 minute that he is a billionaire, if you believe this, if you believe these stories about Kardashian's a billionaire, this one's a billionaire, Beyonce's a billionaire, this is ridiculous. Look at his financials. That's one of the most embarrassing things. Look, he doesn't own anything. He's mortgaged to the hilt. Who's paying for him? If you scratch the surface of this, imagine it's like a boil, like some fungating, festering, sebaceous cyst with a big whitehead on it, and you keep digging at it, and then it explodes like Vesuvius, and you find out, my God, look how this is all interconnected. And it goes back to everybody from Epstein to extortion rings to the depravity of the industry itself. And if you really want to pay attention, if you really want to focus on one place, and if you had all the manpower and all the surveillance cameras, go to things like the Met Gala, and anytime there's any type of assemblage of Hollywood and showbiz big types, like the Academy Awards, and even those crappy subsidiary award shows. Anytime you put these people together, it's like a coven of like a Kubrick, eyes wide shut, Illuminati, satanic cabal, to use Cat Williams' term. And by the way, Cat was correct. So let's see what's happening here, shall we? Let's look at this story. Let's look at what CNN reports about Mr. Diddy. And isn't surveillance something? And by the way, this is 8 years old. Why is it coming out now? But let's go to the tape.
The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
Now, let me, this is brutal. I don't have to explain to you what brutal is, but when you slam somebody and start doing head kicks, this shows a depravity and a bestial kind of violence that just wasn't summoned for the first time now.
In a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video.
Dragging her.
There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura.
Keep asking yourself, where did this come from? Where did this video come from, and why now? And good for you, CNN.
Followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice.
I'm not trying to in any way add poetic or license to this, But you can see by the style of the violence, the depravity, and the history of these two. This is not a slap. This is not a punch. This is not a shove. This is, I own you. You're my slave. You're a rag doll. You're nothing to me. I'm going to kick you. Head kicks, smashing. I don't care if you're wearing shoes or slippers, whatever, throwing vases, glass, dragging her. Concussion. I know people don't want to hear this, but you don't have to be playing professional football to understand the notion of CTEs and trauma. This is it. This shows a man. This isn't the first time he's done this. Think about this. There are ways for you to show anger. And I'm not trying to elevate. I'm not trying to say, well, slapping is worse. And no, any kind of physical violence is wrong. That's it. But there are degrees. If he body slams her, if he starts choking, that's different than slapping. It's different. They're all bad, but it's worse. This shows a complete and total ownership. I own you. That's what this is about.
And attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision...
By the way, is it possible? I'm sorry, and I don't want to be pull a Marjorie Taylor Greene or go into physical looks, but if you had to cast a movie and you said, listen, I want you to look like a complete moron in this scene. I want you to have your mouth kind of slack-jawed. I want you to look like a complete jadrool. Here, like this. Like Diddy, look like this. This is the billionaire. This is the genius, okay? That is set up like Epstein was. I'm not saying he's in the same category, but these people are created out of nowhere.
To settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing.
Of course, you recognize, and it's true, the settlement of a case is in no way indicative of any wrongdoing. Then again, not settling and refusing to pay is normally an indication that you deny the charges and want to further and fully pursue the allegations that you believe are false.
Ventura declined to comment on the video.
Good. You don't have to. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Don't say anything.
But her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs.
Oh, it's starting. It's circling. Oh, we'll get to this in a moment. Good luck, Kevin Spacey, trying to rehabilitate yourself. Good luck. When there's this move now to kind of undo the Me Too stuff, they are so pissed at Diddy, and it's not just Diddy. Oh no, he's the tip of the iceberg.
Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse. Allegations Combs has repeatedly denied. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday."
Oh, God. Oh, who would advise somebody, even if it's not true? Even if it's not true, you basically move the target of you from mere crosshairs to the red dot to, you basically say, here I am. Here's my juggler. Go for me. Go for it. I'm a billionaire. And don't they learn the 1-2 punch? There's the accusation, and now there's defamation. That's what they did to Trump. E. Jean Carroll. They got him on the sexual dalliance or misdeed, and then like quadrupled, if not quintupled or more, no more than that. The like 16 times the amount later on in the defamation. Does this schmuck not know? Does he not read the paper? What am I saying? The paper.
Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. CNN has reached out to representatives for Combs for comment.
I despise these people. I have despised these arrogant, and R. Kelly. It's Cat Williams. I'm going to throw some questions at you. Where's Cat Williams now? Somebody picked the phone up and said, don't you even think about this. And Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay, enough. Because if he topples, it starts from if this guy's an idiot and says, okay, I'm going to start bringing up other people. Not that they're connected, but let's say hypothetically, Oprah, Steve Harvey, Jay-Z, down the list. This, and not only that, the others as well. And then at the same time, we have Quiet on Set, right? That one, which did not get the fanfare it should have deserved. But anyway, but that's, we don't know. Then there's this new move by Kevin Spacey to get his friends to say, hey, come on, help me out here. Good luck, Roman Polanski. Every 10 years, they try to do the same thing too. The message that has to be, well, put it this way, that we're going towards, and CNN, I can't believe CNN's a part of this. Good for you. Is that these people are depraved. I don't use words like satanic. I don't really buy the satanic thing, but if there ever was, it would look exactly like this. You're going to find that in this industry, there is all kinds of predation and predatory behaviors. You're going to see this is the tip of the iceberg, my friends. This is the tip of the iceberg. This is something that you don't even know. You don't know yet. You have no idea what is in store. The levels of extortion, blackmail, honeypots, videos, extortion. Extortion is as old as the beginning of time. Go back to even such, I don't know, the official story of Watergate, right? I'm not going to throw you off on that one, but look into Watergate. Do you think that was about getting what? Ellsberg's? No. Let's go back to this. This is the beginning, my friends. This is the beginning. And let me tell you something. Who's paying for this? Who supports this? Who's paying? Who's allowing? Who's okaying all of these mortgages? Secured with what? This goes to show you that there are people who are involved in this, creating this superstructure of cotton candy nothing, this lattice work of puffery. And it's about time that somebody expose it. What do you think, my friends? Please do me a favor. Please like the video, subscribe. You know how important that is. And whatever you do, I beg you right now. I beg, beseech, import, union, and treat you to comment as you see fit.